Hello, I'm Gloria, and my older sister Kate is always making my life harder. Okay, not really. But I did think that before she got into trouble, and I was the only one who could save her. Kate and I are only 1 year apart. She was 16 and I was 15 when this story started. Ever since we were little kids, we would always argue about everything. And I still don't know if it was because we were too similar or too different. We couldn't share toys. Kate was always breaking my stuff. And I was always telling on her to our mom, which would make Kate even angrier. And the fact that we had to share a room didn't help. As we got older, it only got worse. We would barely talk to each other, and sometimes we wouldn't even say hello to each other, or we'd just get mad about nothing, like if one of us would leave a dirty plate in the kitchen. Honestly, most of the time it was Kate who started these conflicts. But one day, my sister became very calm and happy. It was so weird seeing her smile. She wouldn't even get mad at me when I listened to my music louder than usual. And once, she even let me borrow a t-shirt from her that I liked. Well, it didn't take me long to solve the mystery. Kate had found a boyfriend. His name was Justin. And I have to admit that I got a little jealous when I first saw him. He was tall and handsome. I even got to chat with him a little bit when he was over at our house, and we had so much in common. I almost started to like him. But I wouldn't do that to my sister because no matter how much we argued, we were still family. And I didn't want to jeopardize the fact that Kate was being way nicer than she usually was. So I enjoyed it while it lasted. But one day, Kate and Justin came back to our house together, and she went to take a shower. After a while, Justin started talking about weird stuff with me, saying like, "It's so cool that both you and Kate are so beautiful. I guess it runs in the family. But one of you was luckier. Can you guess who?" And then he tried to hold my hand. What? I'll be honest. I didn't remove my hand right away, but it was just because I was so shocked by what was happening, and he was looking at me with this dreamy look. But then Kate got out of the shower and got ready quickly so they could go. They were planning to go to a party or out somewhere. I didn't know what to do in that situation. I kind of liked Justin, but did I really want a guy who was willing to cheat like that? No. And besides, Kate was my sister. So I decided to tell her. I wanted to do it right after Kate returned, but it was too awkward. And over the next few days, Justin came over again, and it was weird with him in the house. So one evening, I finally worked up the nerve to tell her. I was like, "Kate, I have to tell you something." And then basically told her the entire story. Kate looked at me, her face getting redder and madder with every second, and then she snapped at me. "You were always lying. You were just jealous that I have a boyfriend and you don't." I tried to tell her the truth, but it was useless. Over the next week, she was so rude to me. Basically, everything had returned to its normal state. But every time Justin came over, I was so angry. He would look at me with this nasty smile because Kate told him what I said, and he totally played dumb. I was so angry. But also, I felt sorry for my sister. I remembered all the good times we had together. Even if we constantly argued, we always had each other's backs, and I couldn't just forget about that. So I had to prove to her that I wasn't lying. But I couldn't just text Justin or something like that because he would know what I was up to. So I basically waited until he came over to our house again. And when we were left alone, I hid a phone and started to record a video. When Kate went to take a shower, I started to talk with him, but I knew I had to be careful. It went something like this. "Why did you stop paying attention to me, Justin? What happened? Not interested anymore?" And he said, "Because you told Kate." I didn't tell her. I wrote it in my diary, and she read it herself. I promise. I really hoped that Justin would be stupid enough to believe me. And well, he was. He then asked me what I wanted now, and I asked if he would be willing to break up with my sister to be with me. And he started to think and said, "Maybe, but not right now," or something like that. Kate was finished showering by that point, so I immediately took my phone and showed her the recording, without even waiting for Justin to leave. Justin tried to take it away, but Kate told him to stop, and she started to watch. Justin was trying to find an excuse the entire time. He was saying how it was not what she was thinking and that I was lying, but Kate didn't want to hear it. She was shouting at him to leave, and it was glorious to see my sister's anger directed at someone other than me. I said, "I tried to tell you this, and you didn't believe me," and I expected my sister to fight back, but she just sat on the couch and started to cry. After that, I didn't say anything else. I just sat down next to her and hugged her. Several months have now passed, and we've never talked about Justin again. We still argue, but it's different now because we both realize how much we care about each other. I love my sister, and I know she would do the same for me. Subscribe to this channel to find more stories like this one, and leave your opinion in the comments.